Welcome to the ultimate guide to mastering your finances. We're about to dive into 14 money rules that can transform your financial life. These aren't just theories, they're tried and tested strategies that work in the real world. Get ready for a journey that takes you from the basics to advanced financial management techniques. Let's get started. Rule 1. Spend less than you earn. We're kicking off our financial journey with the foundation of all financial health, spending less than you earn. It sounds simple, but it's surprising how many people struggle with this. Think of your income as a bucket of water. Every expense is a hole in that bucket. If you have more holes than water coming in, you'll soon run dry. The idea is to keep more water in the bucket than flowing out. Here's how to master this rule. Track your spending. Use an app like Mint or YNAB for 30 days. Note down every coffee, every streaming subscription, every dinner out. You'll be surprised to see where your money really goes. Create a realistic budget. Divide your expenses into categories. Essentials like rent, utilities, and food come first. Then set aside for savings and investments. What's left is for discretionary spending. Cut unnecessary expenses. Review your subscriptions. Do you really watch all those cable channels? How about switching to a cheaper streaming service? Small cuts can add up to big savings. Adopt the 24-hour rule. Before making a non-essential purchase, wait 24 hours. Often, the urge to buy passes, and you save money. Increase your income. Consider a side hustle. Maybe sell items you no longer use on eBay or offer your skills on Fiverr. Every extra dollar counts. Remember, the goal isn't to live like a hermit. It's about making conscious choices. By mastering this rule, you're building the foundation for all the others. It's like learning to walk before you run a financial marathon. Rule 2. Pay yourself. First, let's talk about a rule that can completely change your financial mindset: paying yourself first. No, this doesn't mean going out and buying that new gadget you've been eyeing. It's about prioritizing your financial future. Think of it as being your own financial boss. Before you pay the bills, before you spend on leisure, you set aside a portion of your money for yourself, for savings and investments. Here's how to put this into practice. Determine a percentage. Start with 10% of your income. If that seems too much, start with 5% and gradual increase. The important thing is to start. Automate. Set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to a savings or investment account on payday. It's like paying a bill, but the beneficiary is you. Use specific accounts. Open a high-yield savings account or a separate investment account for this purpose. Keep this money out of your daily reach. Increase gradually. With every pay raise, increase the percentage you pay yourself. If you get a bonus, put at least half of it into this account. Reinvest dividends. If you're investing, set your investments to automatically reinvest any dividends or interest earned. Remember, this isn't money to spend now. It's your future self thanking your current self for taking care of them. It's like planting a tree. At first you don't see much progress, but over time, it grows and bears fruit. Adopting this rule is like giving yourself a raise your boss would never give. It's the first step to building true wealth. Rule 3. Set your priorities. Now, let's focus on a crucial rule: setting your priorities. In the world of personal finance, trying to do everything at once usually leads to accomplishing nothing effectively. Think of your finances as a game of chess. Each piece has its value and function. You need to decide which moves are most important to win the game. Here's how to implement this rule. Identify your financial goals. List all your goals, from short-term, like building an emergency fund, to long-term, like retiring comfortably. Rank your goals. Order them by importance and urgency. Not all goals are equally crucial. Allocate resources. Distribute your money and time according to these priorities. The most important goals should receive more resources. Focus on one thing at a time. Resist the temptation to tackle everything simultaneously. Focus on mastering one goal before moving to the next. Reevaluate regularly. Your priorities may change over time. Review them at least once a year. Remember, setting priorities doesn't mean completely ignoring lower priority areas. It's about giving more attention to what really matters to you right now. By doing this, you'll be closer to achieving your most important financial goals. Rule 4, have a breakaway cord budget. Let's explore a rule that can be your salvation in tough times, having a breakaway cord budget. This concept is essentially your financial plan B, your economic parachute. Imagine you're piloting a plane. You expect a smooth flight, but it's crucial to have an emergency plan if something goes wrong. That's exactly what a breakaway cord budget provides for your finances. Here's how to create yours. Calculate your essential expenses. List everything you absolutely need to survive for a month. Include rent or mortgage, utilities, basic food, and transportation. Create an emergency fund. Start by accumulating the equivalent of 1 month of essential expenses. Gradually increase to 3 to 6 months. Identify quick cuts. Make a list of expenses that can be immediately cut in an emergency, like subscriptions, dining out, etc. Have an income plan B. Think of ways to generate income quickly if needed. This might include skills you can freelance or items you can sell. Keep your documents in order. Have easy access to important documents, such as insurance policies and banking information. Having a breakaway cord budget isn't pessimism, it's smart preparation. It's like having a fire extinguisher in your home. You hope you'll never need to use it, but you'll be very grateful to have it if the need arises. Rule 5. Give to receive. In this rule, we're addressing a principle that might seem counterintuitive at first glance: giving to receive. This isn't just a lesson in generosity, but a surprisingly effective financial strategy. Think of it as planting seeds in a garden. Each act of giving is like planting a seed that can grow and bring unexpected fruits in the future. Here are some ways to incorporate this rule into your life. Practice strategic philanthropy. Choose causes that align with your values and make regular donations even if they're small. Offer your time and skills. Volunteer at local organizations. This can lead to valuable connections and unforeseen opportunities. Mentor others. Share your knowledge with those who are just starting out. This solidifies your own understanding and builds a network of grateful contacts. Practice generous networking. Connect people who can mutually benefit without expecting anything in return immediately. Invest in your community. Support local businesses and participate in community events. A thriving neighborhood benefits all its residents. Remember, giving doesn't mean compromising your own financial stability. It's about creating a cycle of abundance that ultimately benefits everyone, including you. As you give, you not only do good, but also build a reputation and network that can bring unexpected returns in the future. Rule 6. Minimize loans. Let's address a topic that can make or break your finances. Loans. The rule here is simple but powerful. Minimize loans. Think of debts as anchors. Some anchors are necessary to keep a boat stable, but too many can sink it. The same goes for your finances. Here's how to apply this rule. Differentiate good and bad debt. Debts that increase your net worth or earning capacity, like mortgages or student loans, can be acceptable. Consumer debt is usually bad. Avoid credit card debt. If you use credit cards, pay the full balance every month. The interest rates are astronomical. Create a repayment plan. If you have debts, prioritize them. Usually it's best to focus on the highest interest debts first. Consider consolidation. If you have multiple debts, consolidating them into a single lower interest loan might make sense. Build an emergency fund. This will prevent you from resorting to loans in times of crisis. Remember, not all debt is bad, but all debt carries risk. By minimizing loans, you keep more of your money working for you, not for creditors. Rule 7. Analyze risks and returns. At this point in our financial journey, it's crucial to understand the relationship between risk and return. This rule is fundamental for making intelligent investment decisions. Imagine risk and return as two sides of a seesaw. Generally, the higher the potential return, the higher the risk involved. The trick is to find the right balance for you. Here's how to implement this rule. Know your risk profile. Assess your risk tolerance. This depends on factors like age, financial goals, and income stability. Diversify. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Spread your investments across different asset classes. Understand the investments. Before investing, make sure you fully understand how the investment works and what the risks are. Use the 100 rule. Subtract your age from 100 to determine the approximate percentage of your portfolio that should be in stocks. The rest can be in more conservative investments. Reevaluate regularly. As your life changes, your risk profile may change too. Review and rebalance your portfolio periodically. Remember, there's no such thing as a risk-free investment, but there are ways to manage risk. The goal is to maximize your returns within a risk level you're comfortable with. Rule 8. Don't fear money. We've come to a rule that deals with something less tangible but equally important: your emotional relationship with money. The rule is simple: don't fear money. Many people have a complicated relationship with money based on fears and limiting beliefs. It's like being afraid of driving. It can stop you from getting where you want to go. Here are some ways to overcome the fear of money. Educate yourself. Knowledge is power. The more you understand about finance, the less scary money will seem. Identify your limiting beliefs. Reflect on your attitudes towards money. Where do they come from? Are they really true? Practice positive affirmations. Replace negative thoughts with positive ones. Instead of, "I'll never have enough money," try, "I'm learning to manage my money effectively." Start small. If investing seems scary, start with small amounts. As your confidence grows, you can gradually increase. Celebrate victories. Recognize and celebrate your financial successes, no matter how small. Remember, money is a tool, not a monster. By changing your mindset, you open the door to financial opportunities that might have gone unnoticed before. Rule 9. Avoid lifestyle creep. Let's address one of the biggest obstacles to building wealth: lifestyle creep. This is the tendency to increase spending as income increases. Imagine your income as an escalator going up, but your spending as an escalator next to it going up even faster. No matter how much you earn, it never seems to be enough. Here's how to avoid this trap. Keep your fixed expenses stable. When you get a raise, resist the temptation to upgrade your lifestyle immediately. Increase your savings, not your spending. Direct most of your income increases towards savings and investments. Practice gratitude. Appreciate what you already have. This can reduce the desire to always want more. Set long-term goals. Having clear objectives for the future can help resist unnecessary spending in the present. Use the 30-day rule. Before making a big purchase, wait 30 days. If after this period you still want the item and can afford it, go ahead. Remember, living below your means doesn't mean living poorly. It's about making conscious choices that align your spending with your values and long-term goals. Rule 10. Build a personal P&L. Now let's talk about a powerful tool that many neglect: the personal P&L, or personal profit and loss statement. Think of it as the control panel of an airplane. Without it, you're flying blind. With it, you have a clear view of where you are and where you're going financially. Here's how to create and use your personal P&L. List all your income sources: salaries, investments, passive income, etc. Detail all your expenses: fixed and variable, essential and non-essential. Calculate your profit or loss. Subtract total expenses from total income. Analyze monthly. Do this regularly to identify trends and areas for improvement. Use it to set goals. Based on the results, set realistic savings and expense reduction goals. Remember, a personal P&L isn't just about numbers. It's a tool to understand your financial habits and make informed adjustments. It's the first step in transforming your finances from a mystery into a well-structured plan. Rule 11. A rising tide lifts all boats. This rule reminds us of the importance of collaboration and an abundance mindset in finance. Imagine the economy as an ocean. When the tide rises, all boats rise together. Similarly, when you help others succeed, you benefit too. Here's how to apply this rule. Share knowledge. If you've learned something valuable about finance, share it with friends and family. Support local businesses. Investing in your community can create a stronger economic environment for everyone. Collaborate instead of compete. Look for partnerships and win-win situations in your career or business. Be a mentor. Help others grow professionally. This can open unexpected doors for you too. Think in terms of ecosystem. Understand that your financial health is connected to the financial health of your community and economy at large. Remember, adopting an abundance mindset doesn't mean being naive. It's about understanding that in the long run, collective success can amplify your individual success. Rule 12. Money is a tool, not the goal. This rule reminds us of a fundamental truth that we often forget in day-to-day life. Money is just a means, not an end in itself. Think of money as a screwdriver. It's a useful tool, but you don't spend the day admiring your screwdriver, right? You use it to build or fix things. Here's how to maintain this perspective. Define your true goals. What do you really want from life? Time with family? To travel? To make a difference in the world? Use money strategically. Allocate your financial resources in ways that support these life goals. Don't confuse price with value. Something expensive isn't always valuable, and vice versa. Focus on the real value things bring to your life. Practice financial minimalism. Focus on having enough, not on having everything. Invest in experiences. Often memories and personal growth are worth more than material possessions. Remember, at the end of the day, money is a servant, not a master. Keep it in its proper place, as a powerful tool to create the life you want, not as the end goal of that life. Rule 13. Your network is your net worth. We've come to a rule that many underestimate. Your network of contacts is a crucial part of your net worth. Imagine your network as a garden. Each connection is a plant that, if properly cultivated, can bear incredible fruit. Sometimes the opportunity that changes your life can come from an unexpected connection. Here's how to cultivate and leverage your network. Intentional networking. Attend events, conferences, and groups related to your area of interest or industry. Give before you receive. Offer help and value to others without expecting something in return immediately. Keep in touch regularly. Use tools like LinkedIn to keep your connections active. A simple hello can keep doors open. Diversify your network. Don't limit yourself to just people in your field. Diversity brings new perspectives and opportunities. Cultivate deep relationships. Quality is more important than quantity. Focus on building genuine connections. Remember, networking isn't about collecting business cards. It's about building authentic relationships that can lead to mutual opportunities for growth and financial success. Rule 14. Define your why. We've reached our final rule, which should actually be the first. Define your why. This is the rule that gives meaning to all the others. Think of your why as the North Star of your finances. It's what guides you when the path gets difficult or confusing. Here's how to define and use your why. Reflect deeply. Why do you want to be financially successful? Is it to provide security for your family? To have the freedom to pursue your passions? To make a difference in the world? Be specific. The clearer and more concrete your why is, the more powerful it will be. Write it down and visualize. Put your why in writing and create a vivid mental image of what it means to you. Connect it to your daily actions. Before making financial decisions, ask yourself if they align with your why. Review regularly. As life changes, your why may evolve. Reevaluate it periodically. Remember, Money is just a means to an end. By clearly defining your why, you ensure that every financial decision you make is aligned with your deepest values and life goals. With this final rule, we complete our journey through the 14 rules of money. Implementing them will not only improve your financial health, but will also align your finances with a truly rich life in every sense of the word. Good luck on your financial journey.